We've all witnessed major multinational companies get sued in the past. Ripple XRP was also faced with a similar dilemma, and how they overcame this obstacle is truly inspiring. Hey insiders, welcome to our channel, Financial Insights, the place where you are always a little bit smarter and wiser after seeing one of our valuable videos so you can develop your financial knowledge. Don't forget to press the like button and subscribe to our channel. Before we get into the topic, let us understand what the SEC is. The Securities and Exchange Commission is a broad, independent agency of the United States federal government that was established to protect investors and the national banking system following the stock market crash of 1930. The SEC's primary goal is to uphold the law against market abuse. The President of the United States appoints 5 commissioners to the commission. A maximum of 3 commissioners from the same political party can serve. Their terms are staggered and last 5 years, with one commissioner's term ending on June 5th of each year. Service can be extended for up to 18 months after the period has ended. So, why did the Securities and Exchange Commission file a lawsuit against XRP? The Securities and Exchange Commission has filed a complaint against Ripple over its XRP cryptocurrency, claiming that the firm conducted an unregistered securities offering worth $1.3 billion. Ripple, the suit claims, should be controlled by the Securities and Exchange Commission because it is a defense rather than a currency. According to the lawsuit, Ripple was also aware that XRP was unlikely to count as a currency under the Exchange Act because it lacked the backing of a central government. Ripple responded to the SEC lawsuit by claiming that the US regulator is mistaken and that Ripple's XRP cryptocurrency is not a protection. XRP is a virtual coin that is used as a medium of exchange for foreign and domestic transactions, according to the company. XRP, according to Ripple, is an asset that is ideal for payment processing because it is fast and scalable. The SEC investigation caused Ripple's relationship with MoneyGram to fall apart. Both parties stated that after the case is resolved, they will collaborate in the future. MoneyGram might also face a complaint from its shareholders over Ripple transactions. What happens to XRP if the Securities and Exchange Commission wins? If the SEC wins, XRP will be harmed, if not disabled. In the best case scenario, Ripple will register as an SEC company and mark XRP as a security in the United States. In terms of value of their cryptocurrency, Ripple, the company that owns it, may not be doing something good. So what happens if the Securities and Exchange Commission wins the lawsuit? If the Securities and Exchange Commission wins the lawsuit, then XRP will be treated as a security and lose its value as a cryptocurrency. Also, it might not magically morph into stock if deemed security. It will be labeled as another security. Despite growing optimism among Ripple co-founders and XRP holders, Brad Garlinghouse said the company is prepared to move forward without the XRP-based settlement platform if the legal fight with the US regulator is lost. Judge Sarah Netburn handed Ripple Labs and its co-founders yet another victory in the case that many analysts believe would decide the future of crypto regulation. The case, which was filed the day before former Securities and Exchange Commission Chairman Jay Clayton resigned, is based on the assumption that XRP is a security and thus falls under the SEC's jurisdiction. The application of the Howey test was a significant factor in the SEC's decision. The test has been used to decide whether a transaction should be listed as an investment contract and registered as a security for more than 70 years. In a recently released research paper, professors at Rutgers Law School argue that the Howey test is no longer appropriate for evaluating 21st century innovations. The defendant's motion to deny the SEC access to 8 years of personal details of co-founders Garlinghouse and Larson was granted by Judge Sarah Netburn, the latest victory for Ripple. Judge Annalisa Torres had previously granted XRP investors permission to file a motion to intervene. On April 6th, the cryptocurrency company was awarded a significant victory. Ripple Labs was granted access to internal SEC discussions about cryptocurrencies by U.S. Magistrate Judge Sarah Netburn. Mr. Garling's house lawyer, Matthew Solomon claims it might be game over for the prosecution if the defense uncovers evidence that the SEC believes or assumed XRP was similar to Bitcoin. Now, let's evaluate how this lawsuit is going to affect XRP value. The latest update on the lawsuit has appeared in favor of XRP. As a result, Ripple price predictions are up now in preparation for a celebratory swing. Momentum for XRP has been building over the past couple of weeks, thanks to the legal victories. Also, rumors are stating that the token may be relisted on multiple exchanges. Ripple has also been making a marketing push to tout the various capabilities of RippleNet, including the benefits of its own on-demand liquidity that eliminates pre-funding of destination accounts and reduces operational costs. So, what happens to XRP when it's relisted? Will the picks skyrocket, or will they drop? Last year, XRP fell below the dollar level and was delisted from several major cryptocurrency exchanges. Most XRP holders were terrified, and they dumped the coin, causing the crypt to drop to new lows. XRP isn't your typical cryptocurrency. This coin was ranked third after Ethereum and Bitcoin before it was delisted. Apart from being a cryptocurrency used as a digital currency to purchase items, XRP only takes a few seconds to confirm the transfers. This makes XRP a much better alternative than other altcoins in the market that have slower transaction time. Ripple Labs owns about 60% of XRPs, and only a finite number of tokens were produced. Therefore, it will continue to rise in value. This blockchain's transaction fee is extremely low, and it's fair to say the transactions are completely free. The company's recent lawsuit with the SEC might have affected the value of the coin a little bit, but it is likely to come back even stronger as it appears the proceedings favor Ripple. The most important aspect of this litigation is being brought against Ripple Labs, not the XRP token. Despite the fact that Ripple produced XRP, the company will have to give up the token if the case does not go their way. Regardless of the outcome of the case, you will continue to trade XRP. Another thing to bear in mind is that the lawsuit would only directly impact Ripple Labs. Under Section 4 of the rules, only Ripple Labs and its affiliates are responsible. If Binance or Coinbase wish to relist the coin, they will not be breaking any securities laws. The SEC's lawyers made this clear when they claimed that only Ripple and its associates could illegally sell the coin. That gives crypto exchanges the green light to relist the token whenever they deem necessary. When all crypto exchanges relist the coin, there will almost certainly be a strong bullish trend, possibly reaching the $50 mark. XRP is still traded on sites like Binance, and you can load up on the coin until the engine fires up and sets sails for the moon. Without a doubt, this token has proven to us time and time again that it's not backing down lightly. With its promising victory in the SEC lawsuit, the company's bound to make a solid comeback. Experts even stated that it might even hit the $50 mark. So for those of you who have been looking to make smart investment decisions, here's your chance. Stock up on as many tokens as you can. You are literally one click away from a successful life. So forget about second thoughts and ripple away. Please note that nothing mentioned in this video should be seen as financial advice. Please do your own research before investing. This video is made for educational purposes only. Please let us know in the comments below, what are your thoughts on XRP? Thank you for watching, and make sure to subscribe and check out our other valuable videos. See you soon at Financial Insights.